Hi guys, it's your girl Chastity with the Roadmap to Balance for Moms. I am back talking about self-care again. Yeah, that's my thing. You know, I'm a self-care girl. I am here to encourage, teach, and motivate moms to be resilient with keeping self-care as a priority and to keep God first, right? So I want to talk about what self-care means basically. So this is going to be quick. I'm trying to keep my videos under 15 minutes because I know we have busy schedules, we have things to do, we have children, we just have a lot going on, right? So I like to take notes, so if I'm looking down it's because I took notes, right? So the first thing I want to say is that like self-care means that we really have to like listen to your body. Like you want to take moments to check in, and just like tune it in to like what's going on in your mind, and your behaviors and just different things of that, because you want to align things, right? Um, and you also just want to really focus on your inward self, like your internal self, like your emotional well-being, your physical well-being, your psychological well-being, your spiritual well-being, those things of that nature. I know some people look at self-care as being, you know, you're getting your hair done, you're getting your nails done. To me, those are like icing on the cake. Those are like extracurricular things that you would do for self-care. But to me, that's not like the real full meaning of self-care. Um, so you want to also, in regards to self-care, you want to be able to recognize the need for self-care, and that's one of the main important things. You want to be able to recognize the need. And so one of the important things for recognizing the need is to you have to look into, you know, adopting a self-care practice, right? So you want to, you know, because it helps like improve your life. It helps improve other people's lives too, because you're caring for your children. You're, you know, caring for your, you know, helping your spouse, being your helpmeet. You're being a friend. You may sometimes be caring for extended family members. And then you may be a person where, you know, where you work in a field where you may be a therapist or different things like that, where you're taking on a more role where you're having to use more of your mental space, more of your mental capacity, right? And so it's really just about understanding what is self-care and what isn't. And so I wanted to point out, you know, just those few things, and making sure that you understand that, you know, self-care is more focused on your physical, like I said earlier, um, you know, just eating, you know, eating healthy and things of that nature, just it really isn't enough. So just because you're saying, okay, I'm gonna, you know, eat fruits and vegetables, drink a lot of water, yeah, that's part of self-care. That falls in the physical aspect, but it doesn't capture every part of the self-care nature, right? So another part of self-care is, you know, you need the space. You need to work on like getting enough rest. Like that's another part of what is and what isn't. Some people would say, oh no, you know, I get enough sleep. I get 6 hours of sleep. I get 4 hours of sleep. No, no, that's. I mean, you can say that's a form of self care, but really, you know, research suggests that we need at least 8 to 10 hours of sleep in any given day, to get a full rested to be fully rested. And I know for moms, I'm speaking for moms, we need at least 10 hours, 8 to 10 hours of sleep for sure, because we are multitaskers, and so we're using our brains in many different spheres of our brain, and so throughout the day. Yes, and so we're using many different spheres of our brain, and so we have to ensure that we're really getting enough rest, which is part of what is self-care, right? And then another thing is, you know, the most important factor is that when you're thinking about what is self-care, you want to adopt something that you get joy out of. Like, for example, if you may get joy out of like going on a run, that could be a form of self-care, or journaling, that could be a form of self-care. Something that's gonna make you feel better about yourself, whether it's something emotionally tied, psychologically tied, physically tied, or spiritually tied. So for me, I like to pray. I like to read my Bible, and I also like to do grateful journal entries. So those things bring me joy, and so that's my form of self-care. To sum it up, and then just making sure that, for self-care, for people that don't really understand, what it means, I have a definition. Self-care is intentional. Is it intentional? And it's proactive, in regards to is intentional and proactive in regards to your integrated wellness that balances your mind, body, and spirit. And so it helps you to take care of your entire body. Things are moving up really fast around us, and so we have to make sure that we're slowing down and making sure that although things are moving fast, that we don't have to stay at the pace that things are going. We have the ability to slow down, we have the ability to focus on ourselves, and we have the ability to recognize when we need space, when we need self-care, and to take rest, because no matter what, the world is going to keep going fast. It's not going to slow down. It's going to keep going fast. And so those are important factors that I wanted you to know. And so basically, I'm going to come back next week and do another video, and I'm going to talk about how you can actually implement a self-care routine. But I just wanted to kind of go through the basis of what is self-care, because some people don't really know what self-care is. Some people really think that self-care is an outward thing. And, to me, self-care starts within and then it goes outward. So if you're not taking care of yourself within, then, the outward piece is just a facade, right? So I just want to thank everyone for tuning in. Thank everyone for watching. If you have any videos or anything that you would like for me to talk about, please let me know. I'm going to be coming on here as often as I can. I am healing from a surgery that I just had about 2 weeks ago, exactly today. Yeah, today. 2 weeks ago today. And so I had some health complications, but hopefully this is my last surgery. I had 3 surgeries within the past 3 to 4 months. So hopefully this is my last surgery, but I'm hoping to be able to do more lives, and I'm hoping to get people to tell me if they want me, what other videos they would like for me to do. So don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to, if you know any other moms that this will benefit, please share the video with them. And like I said, this is, something that I'm doing. This is a vision that, that God has given me, and I really want to help other moms to become resilient and to keep self-care as a priority. And that's my goal. And if you can check out my website, the information will be in the link below, and you'll have all that information. So I thank you again. Thank you for tuning in. I'm gonna do virtual hugs, and I will talk to you guys later. Thank you. Bye.